current BMW 5 Series exists today as perhaps the most straightforward styled sedan the German automaker sells. With smoother lines than the muscled 3 Series and less funk than the new 7 Series and i7, it's still pretty much what it always has been, a traditional, but performance-oriented rear-wheel drive biased executive car. But now that formula is being forced to adapt to the electric era, with the brand now introducing the 2024 BMW 5 Series 48-volt mild hybrid and all-new i5 electric sedan. The 2024 BMW 5 Series will initially go into production as the 530i and 530i xDrive, i5 iDrive 40, and i5 M60 xDrive, with a US-only 5,400 xDrive model coming later in September 2023. The 530i and 540i xDrive models will get 48-volt mild hybrid powertrain setups, whereas the i5 trims all-electric vehicles. A plug-in hybrid model is said to be coming in 2024. It will be dubbed the 550e, and we'll learn more about it closer to its release. BMW says the new 5 Series has grown in length by 3.4 inches, 199.2 inches total, in width by 1.3 inches, 74.8 inches total, and in height by 1.4 inches, 59.6 inches total, with an increased wheelbase of 0.8 inches to 117.9 for improved rear seating comfort. It also makes it the longest wheelbase in its segment. Each model is adjusted to achieve a near 50-50 weight distribution. The automaker claims the new kidney grilles on the 5 is inspired by the previous generations known for their shark nose grilles, and the 4-element headlights return with new vertical DRLS and turn signal signatures. Down the silhouette, BMW has exaggerated the upright grille against the long hood, along with a more sloping roofline that runs to the rear. The most efficient smaller available wheels start at 19 inches and options go up to 21 inches. Black side skirts help cut down the visual weight of the side profile, and the iconic Hofmeister kink in the window trim now sports an embossed number 5. At the rear, the subtle L shape of the taillights is picked up by a strip of chrome, with an overall flat rear end likely for aerodynamic advantage. 2024 BMW 530i and 540i xDrive. The internal combustion engine ICE 5 Series sports the latest generation of BMW's 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4, improving power output by 7 horsepower and 38 pounds-ft of torque, for a grand total of 255 horsepower and 295 pounds-ft of torque for the 530i and xDrive. The more powerful 540i xDrive will sport a 3.0-liter inline-6 that maxes out 40 horsepower higher now at 375 horsepower and 384 pounds-ft of torque, with an additional limited torque boost function up to 398 pounds-ft from the 48-volt hybrid system. All gas models are linked to an 8-speed automatic transmission. The 530i can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds. The 530i xDrive takes 5.8 seconds. The 540i xDrive takes 4.5 seconds. 2024 BMW i5 iDrive 40 and M60 xDrive. Now that the dinosaur DNA is out of the way, we can get to the all-electric side of things, starting with the iDrive 40. Which gets you a single rear-mounted electric motor good for 335 horsepower and 295 pounds-ft of torque, but can be boosted up to 317 pounds-ft in Sport Boost and Launch Control. The iDrive 40 has an electronically limited top speed of 120 miles per hour and can get from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds. Just barely besting the base gas counterpart and more than a second slower than the 540i xDrive, which is interesting. If you want better performance, go all-wheel drive with the i5 M60 xDrive, which sits at the top of the new 5 Series range with 590 horsepower front-axle mounted integrated drive. units that each house an e-motor and transmission. The front setup is good for 257 horsepower, the rear is good for 335 horsepower, and together total system torque is 549 pounds-ft, which can be enhanced to 605 pounds-ft in M Sport Boost or M Launch Control modes. The i5 M60X drive gets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds, with an electronically limited top speed of 143 miles per hour on performance tires, or 130 miles per hour if on all seasons. Launch control is also available on the iDrive 40 model. The i5's compact battery pack is comprised of 4 modules, with 72 cells each, and 3 modules with 12 cells each. BMW says there are no compromises between gas and all-electric versions of the 5 series when it comes to occupant space. The pack features a 84.3 kilowatt-hours of usable energy storage. The iDrive 40 on 19-inch wheels is estimated to get up to 295 miles of range on a single charge, and the M60X drive is estimated at 256 miles, all estimates based on EPA procedures, but not yet official EPA numbers. The i5 features a level to AC charging rate up to 11 kilowatts, and AC fast charging rate of up to 205 kilowatts, topping up the battery from 10 to 80% charge in about half an hour. The i5 also comes with 2 years of complimentary charging at Electrify America's DC fast charging stations and 30-minute sessions, so you better hope the charger is in great working order and you get a good rate. i5 models get a new optional max range drive mode that kills the climate control system, seat heating and ventilation, steering wheel heating, and limits the top speed to 56 miles per hour. It's immediately turned off with a harsh kick of the go pedal. The 5 Series will go on sale in October 2023. The 530i will start at $58,895 or $61,195 in xDrive form, the i5 iDrive 40 at $67,795, the i5 M60X drive at $86,095, and the 540i xDrive at $65,895. Pricing and availability for the PHEV will be available later.